In this video, we're going to be going over a method that people don't utilize anywhere near as much as they should, or when they do utilize it, they're still not leveraging it as much as they can, which is database reactivation. For instance, inside of my own floor coding business, I was able to sell over 15,000 in 4 days with one simple email. And as you'll see through this actual learning here, I was going to take it to the next level, and I'm just now implementing that starting tomorrow. So hope you all enjoy and get a lot of value from this. Reactivating your old leads is very crucial. Many people don't do this, or when they do this, they don't do it to the extent that could really utilize for it. A lot of this is a sniper approach whenever you're trying to hit old leads. You don't really have too many at bats with them. And as well, if you have a large density of clients that you're trying to communicate with in a timely manner, it becomes very important that you also nail down how you're timing when you are actually reactivating these leads as well too. So super beneficial. Why is it so beneficial? I mean, you've already basically paid for all these leads so far. Many of these leads, you also have at least some kind of relationship with them. So if they engaged with you before, but they didn't have something done, times can change, money situations can improve for people. Things like when it's getting colder outside can be more of a motivating factor for them to want to actually get and achieve the floor coatings during this time. And it doesn't cost you anything more than practically a penny per text. Emails are like a tenth of a penny. Phone calls are like 3 seconds, $3 or 3 cents per dollar for you. And as well, it'll increase your conversion rate as well as making your marketing dollars go even further because every sale that you get that was attributed from either Facebook, Google, SEO, website, that's money that you didn't have that you now have. And technically, almost kind of like how people say they have cheat days where the calories don't count. These are just like that, where you've already paid for these leads. You don't even remember what you paid per lead for these people, and you have them in your pipeline to be able to convert them. So, what is important about when you are trying to convert many of these leads? It is all about the timing. So, oftentimes, if you're not engaging with these people on a regular, frequent basis, whenever you do send that text, you want to make sure that it isn't something that's sent late at night, like 8 p.m. As well as when you are trying to text so many people at one time, it's important to have the parameters for when these text messages or voicemail drops that I'll show later, or emails do go out to them. There's days that are more effective, there's hours of the day that are more effective, because you generally will have one shot at bat, and then you can load it up again, but you really don't want to hit them too fast afterwards either. So, as well, ineffective communication. Many people are just spamming their list. Hey, I've got 3 spots left. Is this interesting for you? It's important to have a lot of a personalized touch to these people so that when you do follow up, they are ready to go and they also want to actually communicate back to you. As well, sometimes they change what they need. So we want to make sure that we're encapsulating as much as we can while not drowning them down in too much information at that same time. So effective strategies, really, you want to review and segment all of your old leads so that you can keep the ones that are really going to be a better shot for you, as well as segmenting them because you don't want your people who've never responded to you to be treated the same way that your clients who have already been sold by you. Go over all of that as well. Personalized outreach, like I was saying, and then as well, a relevant offer that has value. For instance, how it's getting colder right now would be very beneficial. So crafting the message, you want to make sure that it's not, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, we only have this right now. You must do X right now. You want to make sure that it is meeting them where they're at. Saying things like, hey, I just saw, or hey, was just thinking about you. We're currently finishing up the year. I didn't want to really run any more Facebook ads. And I know that we've talked in the past. Just wondering if you ever did anything with the garage floor. Did you get it coded? Really, that is not as salesy as you possibly can. It's empathizing with the person. It's helping them think, oh, wow, they're thinking about me. Nice. Oh, they're also not wanting to go out and just get any kind of work. Nice. They're selective. And they're wanting to prioritize me. Even better. That's providing value as well for them. As well, the call to action, compelling message. Hey, we only have X amount of spots left. Is that something that's interesting to you? Now you can hit that, which is a little bit different from what I was saying before, but you can hit that when you've emphasized with them, when you've actually taken the time so that they believe, wow, this is authentic, this is genuine, this person really cares. Most of the automations can also have the lead's name in there. If you can as well, like I was saying, tagging your leads so that you know who you're actually communicating with and having an updated sales pipeline for yourself as well. So leveraging this, we want to have a centralized data hub where you can tell who is who, automated reminders, so that you can also do this and start doing this on a more predictable timeline so that you can utilize and leverage email, text, voicemails, even in-person phone calls too. Insightful reporting as well so you can tell how well it's going. And as well, what are we looking for here? We're looking for a high percentage of the people to respond. Even if they're saying, yeah, we got it taken care of, at least you know that so you can update your pipeline so you don't text them anymore. Conversions rate, monitoring how well is this actually converting. I sent, I believe it was 1,700 emails, got back $15,000, and that was just a one email that I sent off and popped off. And I could probably pull that same email up right now for y'all. Not a voicemail. This was an email drop, and thank you for such a nice year. As you can see, almost everybody opened it. Some bounced, some unsubscribed. Don't be too upset when people unsubscribe. It's not actually a bad thing because then you won't end up sending emails out to people who don't really need those emails. So this is just a blank name for it. But hey, John, thank you for helping us make this the best year yet. In just 5 years, we've served over 1,100 amazing customers, chatted with thousands of homeowners, and earned 365 plus 5-star reviews. We couldn't have done it without you. But here's the thing. As we wrap up another incredible year, our schedule is almost full. We're taking on a few jobs before the season ends. These are the jobs that we have left. This was like October, early October. Now I'm at mid-November booking, and I still have another 3,000 contacts to reach out to. Instead of posting ads on Facebook, we'd rather offer these last spots to people we already know and trust, like you. Is there a project you've been putting off, or do you know somebody who could use our services? Just reply yes. Easy call to action for them, as well as phone number and when they can reach out. And we'll make sure this is that you're taken care of before winter hits. A little nice PS at the end. I'm not joking. These spots are disappearing quicker than we expected. If you or anyone you know needs a garage floor coating, deck restoration, or house wash done, now is the time to act. Really trying to engage them for that. And this was sent on October 3rd. So starting tomorrow, I'm going to do what I'm going to show you guys now here. Like I was saying, you want to have a pipeline that is really organized. This is what we do with Coding Cohort. You have the newest leads, you have the ones that are getting followed up in the sequence, the ones no need to follow up so you don't end up hitting these people, the ones that have responded to you, scheduled estimate follow up, 1 month follow up, and the opportunities that are won. With this, you'll also be able to then take a automation, as you can see here, and we're going to the old lead reactivation. Now, what is going to be occurring? This may look a little bit overwhelming, but it's actually very simple. Whenever I have, for instance, myself here, I'm going to add myself to the automation, and I'm going to proceed, and then I'm going to add myself to the old, it's turned off currently, but old lead reactivation is what I would add myself to. Or if you like as well, it can be very beneficial clicking all the records that you have, and then after that, what you want to do is add a tag to them. The tag would be one for the follow-up sequence that you did. Again, trying to really make sure that we're tracking all of the people that we're interacting with so we can tell how soon has it been since we've talked to them. Have we actually moved these people across the board as well? So when all of those people will then go into this here, as a contact is added, we have the conditions set, and I tag all of my contacts with hottest, never responded, responded, estimate, or sold. There was many more pipelines that you saw before with like Chloe, all of those things, but all of those are still either not responded, responded, estimate given, or as well sold at that time. Now, once this condition is done, what I will do is drip them out. I'll do one per 3 minutes so that I have enough time if any of them call me during this time, because I'll be dropping a voicemail right there. For voicemails, you can just take the voice recorder on the iPhone that you have, just type in voice recorder, record the message, and then sometimes you also want to have like a 6-minute delay before the initial voicemail onto this at the final. So it'll have a 6-minute silence or 6-second silence, and then you'll chop into the message, because when you're doing these voicemails, occasionally what will happen is it won't catch the very beginning of it, so we try to time delay it as much as we can. With that, then you want to wait 2 minutes, and then you want to send a text. Hey, contact, this is Jack with Ladbros. I just tried to call and left a voicemail. I sent an email a couple days ago and just wondering if you knew anyone who could use our services before winter hits. We have 3 more XYZ we can complete before winter hits. Just text back and we'll get you a free estimate. Now, each of these would be personalized based upon the level of interest that that person is. If the tag is sold, I'm going to say, hey, wanted to say thank you for such an awesome year. We appreciate you choosing us again. Was just wondering if you or anyone you knew needed any of our services before winter hits. We have X amount available for what we're doing. Was just thinking about you. If they have an estimate, say, hey, we gave you an estimate quite some time ago. Was just wondering if you ever got that completed. We currently have a couple more spots until winter hits. Just wanted to see if that's something interesting to you. If they've just simply responded but never given an estimate, that would be more of a re-engaging to see where the ball dropped for them. And then if it's the hottest, meaning the newest leads, or if they've never responded to you before, what you can do is really just trying to engage them, trying to get them to respond back to you so you can get them back into the swing. Not trying to, you don't ask somebody if they want to flock automatically. It's simple as it can be said. And that's it, really. So essentially, important to hit your list. The more contacts you have, the more you can do. And if you can get this onto a scheduled timing for yourself, so you're doing this every 30 days, whenever the seasons change, whenever a holiday occurs, it can be very beneficial. And that's about it. If you're not already into the free group, feel free to join. Or as well, we also have the Coding Cohort Pro. If you'd like me to run your ads, implement all these systems for you, and help you with anything you could ever need. Hope you all have a great day. Peace.